Hello guys, nice to see you all again. Been 3 months since my last video, and I'd like to thank you all for the nice comments and for subscribing. It's been more than I could ever imagine getting, and yeah, what about this video then? I'm going to show you, due to a lot of requests both in-game and on YouTube, I am going to show you a bit what it's like to play a Rune Priest at rank 40. I'm going to take you through some of the abilities, some of the skills and tactics and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not going to be that exciting, but there's a big red cross at the right top of your screen that you can use if you get too bored. And let's dive into it. Go! Alright, let us first start off with the basic heal abilities that you get. I don't really remember which order you get them, but yeah. We of course got the instant cast, Grungni's Gift, if that's how you pronounce it. Instant cast, heal your defensive target for X amount of HP. We also got the hot instant cast on that one as well. Right now it heals 1500 life over 15 seconds. Looks like that. And then we got the shield that's been buffed in the 1.2 patch, I understand it. And it now absorbs 550 damage over 10 seconds. And when the effect fades, the target recovers 120 health. Looks like that. And you get this nice little shield thingy around you. And then we got my favorite, Rune of Restoration. This is the rune that I've actually critted about 3000 HP with. It's a long build up, 2.5 second cast time, and there's a big chance that you get set back while casting it. But yeah, restores 1125 health, 45 action points. Great heal if you're specting it. And then we have the Rune of Mending, which I hear a lot of Rune Priests enjoy using, but I don't really like it that much because I'm not specting it, and it drains a lot of action points, it feels like. But yeah, restores 225 health, then continues to restore 260 health over 5 seconds. Yeah, basic heals. Let's go to the more interesting stuff. And by slightly more interesting stuff, I mean the buffs, the Oath Runes and the Master Runes. Let's start with the Oath Runes. We got the Rune of Warding, the Rune of Iron, and the Rune of Power. Yeah. So basically these all grant a certain type of buff to the player that you put them on. You can put them on any party member, and they also give an ability to them. So if you press one, buff yourself with it. For instance, the Rune of Warding, you get all resists up by 201 for 1 hour. The Rune Holder may activate it to inflict 280 damage over 9 seconds to all targets within 30 feet. So in this case, the ability is a point blank dot, which looks like that. We got similar abilities on the other Oath Runes. We got the Rune of Power, buffs strength, ballistic skills and intelligence, and this is basically an instant cast attack. Deals 262 damage to your target. Great for pulling mobs. And we also have the Rune of Iron, which is willpower and what is it? Is it initiative? Yeah, initiative. And this is actually just a dot, normal dot. May activate to inflict 428 damage over 9 seconds. Alright, moving on to the Master Runes. The Master Runes is basically something you put on the ground like this, and every ally around you will then gain a certain buff from being just within the range of the Master Rune. And the rune I'm using, you get one from each mastery tree. You got the Master Rune of Fury, the Master Rune of Speed, and the Master Rune of Adamant. I use the Master Rune of Fury, which is an AP buff, which has 25 chance to grant you 30 action point on any ability activation. So basically, if I cast a spell, I have a 25% chance of getting 30 action points by doing so. Alright, over to you, Halroni. Thanks, Halroni. So I'm here in the Altar Sewers, trying to kill a few champion mobs. Perfect time to show you the Oath Rune of Serenity, or Sanctuary rather. How it works is basically you put it on yourself, just like that. This is the ability you get at rank 40. Toughness is increased by 80 by it, and this is what happens when you die. There we go. Oh, look at that. You have been offered resurrection. Do you accept? I think so. Damaging abilities. What do we got? We got the Rune of Immolation. The basic dot that you get, instant cast, deals 330 elemental damage over 15 seconds. Rune of Fire, instant cast damaging, deals 225 elemental damage. Rune of Cleaving, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Deal 280 elemental damage over 9 seconds to the targets 65 feet in front of you. Looks like that. We've got another AoE here. Rune of Might, deals 204 elemental damage to all targets within 30 feet of you. Ah, graphics. And moving on to the damaging abilities that I've gotten through my mastery tree. First we've got the Rune of Fortune, and this is the one I'm using instead of Rune of Striking, which is the basic attack rune. Basically this is also the same thing, same cast time, same everything, but it deals more damage and heals my defensive target for the exact same amount. Here comes Rune of Immolation, Rune of Fire, and this is the Rune of Fortune. 397, 176. Yeah, and I also got another damaging rune from my mastery tree, and it is the Rune of Binding. Stuns and wounds target for 336 elemental damage over 3 seconds, and it's instant cast, 100 feet range. Very good if you're in a party and an enemy is running away from you. You can just throw that at them, stun them like that. It's not very long, but it's usually enough for a white lion to catch up with him and kill him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna move out of the sewers, because it stinks down here. So I'd like to show you the group heals, which basically is, I got 2 of them, and it is the Rune of Serenity, which looks like this. And you see this little cross here, it'll bounce off within the group, so if you're close enough to the one that this rune is being cast on, you'll also get the heal. And yeah, heals the target for 320 life over 9 seconds, and will then bounce and heal other allies within 30 feet of the previous target. And it will stack up to 6 people. One group. We also got the Blessing of Valia, or Valaya, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Heals group members for 628 health. Looks like that. A long build up, and then heals the entire group. Very useful if you're specting it. Alright, so the goodness, what do we have? Well, we have the self buff. Oh, I like this one. Grimnir's Shield. You will take 50% less damage, and your abilities will cost 25 fewer action points for 10 seconds. During this time, you generate almost no threat, and you cannot be set back while casting. Looks like this. Very bad graphic for such an awesome buff. Basically, if you get jumped by a witch elf, if you feel like you need to heal someone without getting set back, if you're bored and want to feel awesome, put that buff on. It's great. 50% less damage is of course great. And you can still cast stuff and not get interrupted. Awesome. We also got the Lifesaver, Protection of the Ancestors Healing. Well, I don't think healing is within that name, but since it was so long and it kind of fitted, I threw it in there. 35 action points. Increase target group members' wounds by 160 for 60 seconds. Heals the target for value of HP increase. Looks like this. Once again, quite underestimated animation. Just buffed myself, wounds 160 up, and I got a heal for the same amount. If a tank is going down, throw that on. It's a 2-minute cooldown, but it'll probably save his life. Throw in a Rune of Shielding after that, a Rune of Restoration, and he's back up. A few hots to that, and you're good. And the third ability I've already showed you, it's the Oath Rune of Sanctuary. Great stuff. Resurrect behind enemy lines. Resurrect your friends, hit them in the back, and enjoy your time. Alright, anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. I haven't showed you the res. I obviously got a resurrection, 3-second cast, 20% health, and I got a little cleansing rune. Not really using that very much. Don't know why. Probably because I'm not an efficient Rune Priest. But anyway, yeah, that's probably it. You can gain other abilities, of course, if you spec in other mastery trees. I haven't even bothered getting the rank 4 morale, because I seldom get to use that. I'm sure there's a lot of Rune Priests out there that will bully me for it, but yeah, that's how I play. So yeah, I hope you didn't get too bored by this video, and I will make sure to upload some more interesting footage of some dungeon running and some scenarios later. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, see you next time.